Owner of Spokes, etc., a chain of retail bicycle stores. We have 4 locations, average 8,000 or 9,000 square foot apiece, doing in the 8 figures. It's the back end operations, the point of sale, inventory management. That's kind of the area I concentrate on, and I have a general manager who operates the stores. We have a database of probably 60 to 70,000 items on any given day. They'll only stock, anywhere between 8,000 to 9,000, but we have to have the items there, and this way we can classify the items and kind of hone down on what we actually stock for reporting, purchase order purposes, things like that.
I'm Shelley Nixon. I'm the IT director for Retail Concepts. Our stores are Sun and Ski Sports, Ski Chalet, Ski Stop.
Okay. And I'm Sam Luna, and I am the business analyst for Retail Concepts.
We have 22 stores, and they're all on CounterPoint.
My name is Isaac Rush, and I'm with Universal Athletic. We're out of Bozeman, Montana, and I'm the IT director there at the company. We do a range of stuff, but it's more team athletic goods. Sporting goods, a lot of times you think of backpacking and skiing and hiking and stuff like that. We do more of the team stuff, so you have baseball, football, basketball, and we have 2 divisions. We have the retail side, which of course is really nice with CounterPoint because we have retail stations. We have 11 or 12 stores now, and across several different states. And we deal in retail goods from athletic shoes to apparel, to equipment, basketballs and footballs and stuff like that. And then on the other side we have the other division, which is wholesale, and we have salesmen in various locations as well that handle team athletic goods towards schools and commercial entities. So if you go see a high school basketball game, the custom uniforms, the equipment, is provided by Universal a lot of times.
Orders and maybe special
yeah, there's
orders.
A lot of big special orders and group orders, and then we have a silk screening shop called Sports Screen, which actually does a lot of our silk screening ourselves. So we do a lot of custom uniform design. But the inventory management, the point of sale, purchase orders, receivings, everything we do within CounterPoint. We do special orders and retail counter sales.
Well, we've used CounterPoint's order function to keep track of basically the work orders for bicycles to be repaired, and upon completion and pickup by the customer, we release those to a ticket and take payment on it. So, works flawlessly out of the box for that. Yeah, we sell extended warranties on bicycles, and of course we sell all the accessories and clothing, and have use the grid functions for shoes, clothing, gloves, things like that. So, real big part of our business is doing special orders for our customers, and we love the fact that CounterPoint works seamlessly, where it ties the customer's special order directly to the purchase order, so we can fulfill our special orders and satisfy our customers. So it works great for us.
Our CFO has a report that he loves that Sam created that shows, flash sales by store, and he sits there all day long and looks at it to see, real-time sales data.
Allows us to set up different procedures for a cashier to go through when we're selling certain items, or if we want to be sure we capture a salesperson and a customer and certain information on every ticket, such as a return, when we always want to get their return information and address for a customer, we can force that for the cashier.
Forcing prompts to come up and say, okay, now get this, now get this. We have a nightly interface where we pull all the sales from CounterPoint and load it into our corporate system. And we also take all of the new inventory data, new SKUs, vendors, and that type of information and load it into CounterPoint daily.
Love CounterPoint. No, it's great because we can always call somebody, and somebody's always there to work with us on an issue.
Radiant really listens to you, and they provide honest communication back to us as well. A number of times I've put in feature requests, and within a few months or so, a couple service packs down the road, a couple upgrades, we'll begin to see some of those developed into it. So they really do listen to the customers and listen to our feedback, which is really good. We have a couple other software programs we use that we have problems with, and we ask about it, and nobody does anything for you. So they're constantly improving the software, and that's good to listen to them. We transfer inventory back and forth from the locations. We have everything set up as a separate location, and then yeah, we transfer anytime, and it complicates things too, because we have a central warehouse in Bozeman which receives a lot of our inventory in, and then we have to send it out to our stores. We transfer it to the stores. They transfer things back to our central warehouse, and then amongst stores there'll be retail calls. If a customer comes in and needs something and it's in our Kalispell store, they will transfer it over to another store. So yeah, we're doing a lot of transferring back and forth. And now with online e-commerce, we actually have an e-commerce store that we transfer in and out of. Probably for the sporting good industry, and because we do apparel, we already kind of discussed it, but grids are a huge thing. And there are a lot of programs out there that do point of sale, but they don't provide a grid or matrix availability. In fact, some of the e-commerce systems don't do that, and so you have to create every item separately as a separate item in order to accommodate multiple sizes and colors. Well, if you think of a t-shirt comes in, you know, red, white, and black, and you have small, medium, large, you're going to have to create an item for every single combination of that product. Whereas a grid, you create one item number, and then it has multiple grids contained within that item number, so you don't have to create a whole bunch of them, track a whole bunch of different items. If we have thousands of items right now with grids on. If we weren't to use grids, we'd probably, I don't know, probably quadruple the size of the amount of inventory we have. Your maintenance, your size, your complications of it, just everything would become a lot more complicated. So grids are very nice. They have a lot of benefits to them. So we use two-dimensional heavy. Three-dimensional, I think we've explored into, but we haven't. We've made it work with the two in the past, so we've never gone into the three-dimensional grids quite yet. But yeah, when we do like hats and some things like that, sometimes the three-dimensional may work good for it. But we use grids very heavily.